Another numerical, find the natural frequency of vibration for given system as shown in figure. Then another portion is asked, this is second part, establish the condition for system to be non-vibratory in terms of small b, So which system is provided? We will see the system and then we will understand the system. The system is like this. There are two springs attached to the rod of pendulum. Okay, we can say this mass m, small mass m, is connected to the fix by hinge, and it is supported by this spring K1 having stiffness K1 and K2. The distance between the springs is and mass is b, small b, and again from hinge to the support spring the distance is a. The complete length of the supporting rod for the mass is m, is L, the length is L, A, B. I hope everybody got the clear view. Now we have to find the mode of vibration. Now in a free vibration, what we are doing? We are displaying this mass. We are taking this mass and displaying. As this mass get display and release, what will happen? This pendulum means this mass will vibrate like this. At the same time, the spring gate, when the mode like this, the spring gate compress, this case spring gate extended. Okay, when the mass is released after the first excitation or initial excitation, the continuous vibration of this mass m will occur like this. We will solve this numerical by energy method. So what kind of energy will be present in the system? As we are having two springs, this spring K1 and K2, they are get compressed, okay, means stretch and stretch, okay, means potential energy will be get present for the K1 spring as well as K2 spring. At the same time, this mass is rotating. Okay, as this mass is completely moving, there is a kinetic motion, rotary motion for this mass, means we will have to accumulate or we have to consider the kinetic energy of the mass due to the deflection or okay. After this mass is moving downward. There will be height change. As the height is negative, means mass is moving downward, so there will be a negative potential energy, means minus mgh, as h is downward. Okay, so what are the energies present? First one is a kinetic energy of this mass due to rotary movement. Potential energy of this spring, potential energy of this spring, and the potential energy of this mass due to height change. For that one, we will assume a suitable data. So what we are assumed? As this mass is displayed from this point to this point, I pull this mass up to this one. At that time, this spring get deflected. The K1 spring get deflected by x distance. At the same time, this K2 is also deflected, get compressed due to by this x distance. Keep in your mind. Both spring get deflected. Now, as mass is holded, initial displacement, initial excitation is provided and release. What will happen? The vibrations will be happen into the pendulum, and that causes the deflection. This x distance will cause a deflection, angular deflection, that is theta angle. Okay. And as per the previous lecture we seen, the height change from this point to this point, in previous lecture we discussed, that will be L minus L of cos theta. L minus L of cos theta. If you are not understanding this one, then find out the previous lecture. So this height change is L minus L cos theta. Okay. So as per the deflection, the distance is A. This distance is A, means radius of the, we have to consider as A. So x is equal to A into theta. A into theta. Deflection in a both spring is considered as a x, and that is equal to A into theta. Now we will think for the kinetic energy, means this pendulum is moving like this, like this, like this. So kinetic energy of pendulum, kinetic energy of small mass, small m mass is equal to 1 upon I omega square. 1 upon, which is equal to 1 upon I. Omega is angular velocity, and we know theta is angular displacement, and theta dot represents the derivative with respect to time of the theta, means it is a angular velocity. I omega square is equal to theta dot square. Okay. Then potential energy present in a system. What are the potential energy present? First one is a potential energy of mass. Now this potential energy, as this mass is moving this distance downward, height is negative, so that potential energy will be represents negative mgh, negative. Okay, so minus mg bracket L minus L of cos theta, bracket complete. Then potential energy of spring number 1 half K1 x square. The spring number 1 half K1 x square. Okay, x is replaced by a theta, so square. Again the potential energy of spring 2, potential energy of spring 2 will be the 1 half K2 x square, and x square is a square theta square. Okay. Then total potential energy will be the summation of the above potential energy, means the potential energy of mass, which is negative mg L minus L of cos theta, then plus the 1 half K1 x square, means a square theta square, and similarly for the spring 2. This is the total potential energy of the system. So total energy present in a system, energy method. We know the energy method. What is energy method? Again, the kinetic energy plus potential energy, means total energy present in a system remains constant. Take the derivative with respect to time. So derivative of total energy means derivative of kinetic energy plus potential energy is equal to derivative of constant, and we know that the derivative of constant is equal to 0. So this equation represents d by dt bracket the kinetic energy, potential energy of spring, potential energy of second spring, and the potential energy of mass. So d by dt 1 upon 2 I theta dot square plus 1 upon 2 k1 a square theta square plus 1 upon 2 k2 a square theta square minus mg bracket L minus L of cos theta bracket complete, which is equal to 0. So take the derivative. As we are taking derivative of this will be equal to the 2 upon 2 I theta dot into theta double dot, okay, plus 2 upon 2 k1 a square theta dot plus 2 upon 2 k2 a square, k2 a square are constant, so theta into theta dot minus this mg L, okay, mg get multiplied to this L, and this is the negative term, and constant m is a mass, g is a constant, again L is a length which is constant, so derivative of this constant will be equal to 0 plus L. Why this plus become minus mg into minus of L cos theta, so minus will become a positive, and that will be LMG, and take derivative of this cos theta. It is again in bracket, it is written minus sin theta. Derivative of cos theta is minus sin theta into theta dot is equal to 0. Again this sin theta, for small theta angle we can consider sin theta is equal to theta. So above equation can be written like this. This 2 upon 2 get cancelled. Theta dot is common, so it can be get cancelled. So I into theta double dot plus k1 a square theta plus k2 a square theta minus mgl theta. This negative sign, where negative sign has to come outside, so that is represented here. So mgl theta is a negative term, is equal to 0. By rearranging the terms, r theta double dot plus k bracket k1 plus k2 a square minus mgl into theta is equal to 0. No need to explain for this step. I hope everybody understand. Now this is the differential equation, I forget the word here, equation of motion for given system. By comparing with the fundamental equation of SHM, simple harmonic motion, we can write this term omega n square is equal to k1 plus k2 bracket into a square minus mgl into divided by I. Take a square root, and we know that for pendulum we are having I is equal to ml square, so take a square root, k plus k2 bracket complete a square minus mgl divided by ml square, and if you need in hertz, so Fn is equal to 1 upon 2 pi square root of bracket k1 plus k2 bracket complete a square minus mgl divided by ml square. So this is the first portion of numerical, and we solve this numerical by only energy method. So what is second portion of the numerical? The second portion is establish the condition for the system to be non-vibratory in terms of this b distance. If you want to make this system as a non-vibratory, means what? Means the natural frequency what may be calculated by you, it should be less than or equal to 0. So what may be Fn is calculated. It is 1 upon 2 pi square root of bracket k1 plus k2 bracket complete a square minus mgl divided by ml square less than and equal to 0. So by multiplying by 2 pi, then make a square, we will get k1 plus k2 bracket complete a square minus mgl divided by ml square, which is less than or equal to 0. Okay, again rearrangement. Here this will get cancelled and this L will get cancelled. We will write this above equation, that will be k bracket k1 plus k2 bracket a square divided by ml square minus g l, which is equal to g divided by l, which is equal to or less than of 0. Take this negative on this side, we will get this point. Okay, and then we will have the a square is equal to g upon l ml square, okay, divided by k1 plus k2 divided by k1 plus k2. Here again the L get cancelled. So a square will be equal to a square will be equal to or less than mgl divided by k1 plus k2. But what maybe we derived, it is not correlating with the b. For that one, we will again go to the numerical. What we have to find? We have to find non-vibratory condition in terms of this B. So what is B? This B is the portion where L minus A, that is B. So we can write the A's in terms of B like this, but A is equal to L minus B. So we can write this A square, okay, like this: L minus B less than or equal to square root of mgl divided by k1 plus k2. No need to explain, only rearranging the terms. Okay, take this on this side and this on this side, means we can write this equation again in terms of b. B is greater than or equal to L minus square root of mgl divided by k1 plus k2. The second portion of the numerical is also finished. Only critical portion for this numerical is whenever we are moving this mass downward, at that time the height is negative, the potential energy is negative, minus mgh, and the h is represented by this one. Okay, I hope everybody understand this numerical. Thank you everyone. Thank you.